SUNGAI Watch のファシリティにやってきました。
Hey guys!
Hey Gary!
Welcome to our Brabant facility.
Thanks for having us today.
Yes.
So, what do you guys do here?
This is where we collect a lot of the river plastics and collect, sort, and then turn into raw materials that we can then turn into pieces of products or furniture. So we collect here around 300 to 500 kilos a day, and all of this gets sorted manually by hand and then processed,
Wow.
baled, ready to be turned into products.
That must be the hard work.
Yeah, definitely. But here in the facility, we have like a baler. This is where we bale all of the trash by different types of plastics. So you have things like cups, bottles, these little bottles that we all know. We have things like these cups. This is like little plastic cups. So all of this is different types of plastics that we have to sort. And then from there, we compress into a bale, into a cube almost.
Yeah.
But there's things like sachets. These are multi-layered plastics. So these are made from different types of plastics. So you have like an aluminum foil inside.
Yeah.
And this is what is the hardest
You have to separate. You can't really separate.
Yeah,
these
exactly.
ones, right?
So they're very difficult. Like from this, our number one type of plastic that we collect on the rivers is bags. So these type of transparent film,
Yeah.
we have so much of them. This is at 36% of what we collect. So anything from...
We saw a lot of them in the ocean the other day too.
Exactly. Whereabouts?
We were in
Lima.
Lima. Huh?
Pantai Lima.
Ahmed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty far from here, but
Fortunately, plastics is polluting every island in Indonesia. There's 17,000 islands across the archipelago, and then each beach, has signs of plastics. There's a study that just got released that, in the deepest ocean floor, we see plastics. So it's something that is very alarming, and our goal is to stop it from going to the ocean
yes.
by stopping it in rivers where
Yes, using
the barriers, yeah.
right? 海に行く前にゴミを川でせき止めているのがSUNGAI Watch.
So these are our trash barriers.
Right.
To stop plastics before it goes into the ocean. It's super easy, they float with the help of two pipes, and then from here there's a grid, so the plastic gets stuck here. We try to design each barrier depending on the river conditions, so this will never go until the bottom of the rivers, so fish can go underneath them.
I see.
But every day we clean them up, and we now have 270 of these barriers. One barrier can be made out of like 20 of these just attached together, or as little as 3. So it really depends on the river condition. The closest river I think we can show you is just outside of the facility,
Okay.
and that's like a really small irrigation.
Okay. Maybe we should go check it out. これでゴミが少ない方だって。And this is not much trash, you said?
Yeah, not that much. You go up to like here.
I see. Oh my god.
So yeah, this is one day worth. We cleaned it yesterday.
I see. You cleaned it yesterday?
Yeah.
And after a day?
Because it rained a lot yesterday afternoon, so probably all like washed down.
I see.
But yeah,
I
like
see.
that's like so imagine this is like one of the smallest barriers we have. We have some that stretches for rivers of about 40 meters, and 270 of them. So we do get a lot of trash every day. Every day we collect around 3,000 kilos of plastics through our entire operation. And from that, we have to sort, and 6% of it is sandals
Oh my gosh.
in weight.
That must be a lot of sandals then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the trash bag.
There's no sandals in this barrier.
No.
No.
There are more sandals like near the beach, you think?
We find a lot of sandals in the mangroves actually. So a lot of like rubber. Yeah.
I see.
I'm not sure why. A lot of like Denpasar, which is the most populated area in Bali, capital city of Bali, flushes out into the mangroves of South Bali, and then there, for some reason, there's so much sandals and foam. But yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes organize cleanups by the beach or in Tokyo.
Okay.
And talk about how most of the trash are coming from the city to the ocean.
Okay.
And we talk about how important it is to do cleanups, in the city and also at the beach.
Okay.
And talk about the difference.
Great.
Yeah. We need something like this in our river in Japan too, I think.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Are you guys doing like globally stuff?
At the moment, still Bali and Java. We're looking at the Philippines expansion, and then looking at India and other countries as well. But like maybe later this year or maybe early next year.
So you guys do cleanups every single day?
Every single day.
Right.
Today is a religious Balinese holiday, Melasti. So this specific team is off. But yeah, every day we are in the rivers.
How many people are in your team?
We now employ more than 120 people.
Wow.
So this facility, we have 9, like this one. This is one of 9. And this facility is made out of 12 people. So some have a lot more people, some have less. But this is sort of the standard village model. For example, yesterday's collection, we had a cleanup this week in Kediri that collected 345 kilos. Yesterday we collected 166 kilos from the barriers, so we can track each barrier. The team, will do a before-after photo on phone, so we can also track which rivers need the most amount of attention. But yeah, this is non-stop work, and it's our heroes like Pak Budi, Bayan, who's our manager here. Pak Budi.
Yeah.
Pak Budi's managing the station and doing a great job.
How long have you been working here? How long have you been working?
3 years.
3 years?
3 tahun.
Since the beginning.
Yeah. Pak Budi is one of our early warriors, and now managing the team.
Do you like working with Suga?
Yeah.
That's great.
Do you want him to speak in Indonesian maybe? Say a couple words or? Okay. Mungkin rasanya Pak Yan, bagaimana kita harus, kenapa penting sekali untuk menjaga sungai kita? Why is it so important to clean rivers?
Karena saya sendiri, karena pada prinsipnya saya sendiri penduduk orang lokal Bali, di samping itu saya asli wisata lain. Ya, itu menurut teman. Tapi
I kind of felt what he meant.
He said that as a Balinese, being from Bali, he's very concerned about the plastic waste issue. He's seen that a lot of the tourists that come here and that see beaches are completely filled with plastics means that they'll just move elsewhere and not come here. Bali is principally reliant on its tourism. And so, the more we can clean it up, the more we can keep it clean, beautiful paradise, the more people will be coming back. So we have to clean it up. That's the first, basically. Cool. So we have a lot of sandals here. There, a lot of them. This little bag here, these are all bags full of sandals, but we have more sandals in the other room, just more and more of them.
More.
We're doing our own tests, speaking to Kai, one of our really good friends from Indosol, just trying to figure out what we can do with them. Grinding them, pressing them, turning them into sheets. But this for example is a full bag of blue sandals, so already sorted.
Wow.
And so the idea is that we can, fully from rivers, we can shred it again and with Indosol turn it into a river sole, which we're really, really excited about.
Like these ones.
Exactly.
Very
Wearing them.
Yes. Shoes are said to be like one of the hardest thing to recycle because it has so many different materials put together, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think we never really realized the different types of foams. Like for example, this foam is different to this one. This is more of a squishy one. So there's so many different types of foams out there.
Yeah.
And we've been learning from Kai here. Come here.
Yeah, there's PU, EVA, different types of pylon. They're all PVC. PVC is probably the cheapest type of foam, but they're all derivatives from plastic, and they can all be recycled into the sandals that we're making with SUNGAI Watch. So like anything in this midsole can be any of these different types of foam re-put back together, and then it's sort of a composite foam of all the different types of foam that they collect from the rivers. Yeah, and so you can see that in our black foam that we're doing together with Sungai Watch, there's also different hits of color, which keeps them all really interesting, and every pair completely unique. And in our sea salt ones, we're signifying the blueness of water and the colors of Sungai Watch's branding as well. So we've got this blue is basically the same blue that's coming out in the foams of the Sungai Watch sandals.
So we grind them, wash them, send it over to Surabaya, and Kiai does his magic, pressing into the foam.
So yeah, you got these real nice different colors of blues, navies, royals. So it's cool. We'll take any shade of blue. That's kind of the impetus of the program, is just take anything and everything and then make it into something new.
なんかどんどんゴミが溜まってっちゃうから、それを何かもっといいものに作り変えられないかっていうので始めたプロジェクトで、これはまだサンプルのものらしいんだけど、ビニール袋とかプラスチックをプレスして作った天板だそうです。このマテリアルをどんどん研究して、最近椅子を組み立てて作れる椅子を開発して販売を始めたばっかりっていうふうに言ってました。But there are a lot of companies who are supporting your work here, right?
Yes.
Sungai Watch?
Yeah. If
That's
without support, can do nothing.
Yeah, it's just be volunteering. It'd be too much work, right? How long have you been working here?
Here, already more than 2 years.
3 years.
When
More
we
than
started
3
the
years.
beginning of the Sungai Watch,
Oh wow!
I met Gary.
Yeah, you've been here from the beginning.
Before in that time it's only nine people,
Uh-huh.
but now already 102.
Wow! You guys grew so much.
This is the first station
Yeah.
out from the office. I remember this we starting on the April with the I have documentation.
Yeah.
This is before it's like a ugly house.
Now it's beautiful.
Now it's okay.